Ancrum, New York, is a small farming town of about 1,500 people, 2 hours north of New York City. It may not be the first place one would expect to find international supermodel Saskia de Brouw, Dutch photographer and filmmaker Vincent van den Wegaard, and their 4-year-old daughter Luna. But
life is pretty good here. I mean, there's space. You get great produce. So the quality of life is quite amazing.
It's not where they expect it to be, and it's a stark contrast from their apartment in Brooklyn, New York.
It was a great life. We had everything well organized. My daughter went to school not too far away, and there were friends to see, and just a lovely neighborhood.
However, the coronavirus pandemic changed that.
We thought it would be all quickly a thing of the past, the pandemic, and it wasn't.
As the infection spread through New York and the family was confined to their apartment, they looked beyond the city and bought this small home in this rural part of the state before they had even seen it in person.
We did notice a large body of New Yorkers take this opportunity to find solitude in another area where they had space, where they weren't on top of other people, so that they could at least protect themselves and their families.
At the same time, home prices in New York City dropped by 15 to 20% because of the pandemic, allowing people with lower income levels to move into some of the most affluent Manhattan neighborhoods.
Rents have come down in a way that actually has eased some of the affordability crisis.
The average salary in those high-end neighborhoods has dropped from $140,000 to $82,000 a year, and economists say the income of the new arrivals is around 40% less than those who are leaving the city. Yet, many expect residents will return to New York and other cities as the pandemic wanes, lured by the lower prices.
While the balance has shifted somewhat, to describe it as an urban exodus is clearly an exaggeration.
Real estate agents say the availability of COVID vaccines is already having an impact on the housing market.
I'm noticing people are ready to come back to New York. They are seeing this as an opportunity, those that are in the position, in the buyer's position, to find and grab a really good deal right now.
While Vincent and Saskia are not ready to give up living in the country, they are also feeling the pull of Brooklyn.
We also feel like the city has something really special to offer. And I think after 6 months being upstate, we kind of started missing it.
Keith Kosinski for VOA News, New York.